Alright friends, welcome back to Dergy. Be playing. 9 hours, 9 persons, 9 doors. Let's just start from the top of the list and work our way down with the casino B deck.
How about the casino on B deck?
Okay, let's go, Junpei.
Hey, what do you think you're doing?
Isn't it obvious? I'm looking for Snake.
I'm just not seeing it.
Really? Maybe you need to look harder.
I don't think that's the problem.
Yeah, I don't know, man. She's very selfish, but I really think she has her heart in the right place, but has a lot of things in the way of really acting on it mentally. That's what the vibe I get from her. Especially after the whole torture room fiasco. Like, there's no way she doesn't care with what she did in the torture room for us.
Oh, by the way.
Like, knowing that she could be injured or die from that chair, but she did it anyway. And then she trusted Junpei and Seven with some pretty damn personal info, so...
I've got a proposal for you two. Care to hear it?
Do I be an asshole and brush her off here? I kind of want to hear what he says here, but I also don't want to be a dick to her. No, I'll listen.
What is it?
Well, I don't like to beat around the bush, so I'll get right to it. Why don't we team up?
Team up?
Yeah. What? You need me to explain it to you? I'm saying, why don't we go through a numbered door?
Even if we wanted to, that's impossible.
Why?
Junpei's bracelet number is 5, mine is 6, and yours is 8. Our digital route would be 1, but there's no number 1 door in the large hospital room. The only doors there are 3, 7, and 8.
Then we add another person.
Huh?
Who?
What? Isn't that easy? 7.
Oh, if we add 7, 5 plus 6 plus 8 plus 7 equals 26. The digital root of 26, 2 plus 6 equals 8. Wait a minute. What about the other 4? Ace, Snake, Santa, and Clover.
Well, why don't you add them up?
1 plus 2 plus 3 plus 4 equals 10, and 1 plus 0 equals 1.
So they would be stuck.
The digital root for those 4 would be 1.
That's right.
And you know the number 1 door isn't in the big hospital room, right?
Of course I know that.
No! Are you saying you'd leave them behind?
Of course not. What kind of woman do you think I am?
Well, let's be honest, Lotus, you're pretty good at seeming like one who doesn't give a fuck, even though I think you do give a fuck, but still.
Once we get off the ship, we could come back and rescue them, couldn't we? Then we wouldn't really be leaving them behind.
Don't try to lie to us. I don't think you do anything of the sort.
Well, like I said, I think she would, but she's really not making it seem like she would so far.
Really? Why do you think that?
Because you act like a cold bitch that doesn't give a fuck about anyone. Why the hell do you think?
You remember, don't you? We have less than 5 hours left. Even if we manage to escape, there's no way we could come back to rescue them in less than 5 hours.
Well, you never know until you try.
No, you're not thinking this through.
I think she really does just want to get the hell out of here. And I think a lot of it's for her daughters, the more I think about it. So again, she acts like she doesn't care about anyone but herself, but I think her desperation is because of her daughters.
Even if we brought 7 with us, we wouldn't be able to get off the ship. The 4 of us couldn't open door 9. It is hidden, but an exit can be found. Seek a way out. Seek a door that carries a 9.
I love going back through this game with extra context for the characters, because you catch things that you wouldn't before. You have more context for things that you didn't have before. I really like this game. Is very replayable. I just kind of wish the beginning of the game wasn't... I wish you could skip escape rooms you've done before. I don't think you can. That's the one thing I would... And I also wish that the skip option was just more of a thing. Can you turn on skip all? I don't think you can even do that like you can in most visual novel type things. So if that was an option, and if you could also skip escape rooms you've done before, I would like that. But I don't think you can.
Yeah, that's right. The digital route for the 4 of us would be 8, so we'd have to add Ace to make 9.
That's right. Unless we bring Ace too, we'll be stuck.
Oh. Well, that's unfortunate.
Unfortunate? That's all you have to say?
Well, let's try and find another way, okay? A way to get out of here with all 8 of us.
That's impossible. Are you being serious? And you do know that only 5 people, at most, can go through one of the numbered doors, right? The number 9 isn't going to be an exception to that rule. Regardless, at least 3 people will get left behind.
Huh?
Yeah, I guess that makes sense. No. Wait just a second. You're skipping over a really big detail. Is that really okay? That means 3 people will die in the end. Are you okay with that?
I think she's not really, but she wants to make sure her daughters are okay. That's what I'm thinking.
That's just...
You think I could have a moment alone?
Yeah, see, she's like, this might mean I can't get back to my daughters. I think that's what she's about. Like, it makes a lot of sense. And now I feel bad for just how much, oh my god, this is a horrible person they're piling on her. I think it's weighing on her that she's stuck here and that her daughters, you know, may not be safe and she can't check on them.
There's some things I need to think about.
That didn't turn out to be a very pleasant conversation.
Yeah. Well, regardless, let's just focus on finding Snake for now, okay?
Yes, you're right. We can think about those other things later.
Yeah. Alright, where should we go next?
Oh man, do I even... I'm actually wondering, can I literally just go to the hospital room and skip everything? Because I don't want to talk to Clover here.
Let's go take a look at the first class cabin. It's really close.
Yeah, talking to Clover here doesn't go well, so...
Maybe we should leave her alone.
Yes, I think you're right.
We really need to find Snake, for Clover's sake. So, where do you think we should go next?
Why is that white? Hold on a second. I think I remember I ran into this same thing.
How about the casino?
Let's go take...
She's not here. Okay, yeah.
no one- let's try
okay, you
someone.
know, fuck it.
Hey, what?
Sure, let's...
And I think you can just end it, right?
Hey, wait. That's... Santa?
You know what? I think none of these conversations end up being pleasant. I don't remember what he says though. Let's talk to him again.
What are you doing?
What? You can't tell? I'm checking out the red.
Why? Is there something bothering you?
What? It's not bothering you?
Huh?
The guts of this red. Why wouldn't you wonder who the hell put it back in here?
Yeah, that's true. Well, I'm curious too, but
Who do you think did it?
I don't know.
Well, what about you, Junpei? Who do you think fixed this thing for us?
I think it was probably Zero.
Why?
Isn't that obvious? He's the guy who set this whole thing up.
You don't think that should mean the opposite? Seems to me like that means he didn't do it. I mean, who do you think took that stuff out in the first place?
Probably Zero.
Yeah, exactly. And why the hell would he put them back in after he'd taken them out himself? It just doesn't make sense.
It does to me, because I think he wanted to stall them so that they had more urgency. I think he wants to keep everyone on their toes. I don't really know why. Again, the reason Zero would put them through all this, and who the fuck Zero is, I really hope that's even ever explained. In any real way. Because part of me feels like in some way it's not going to be fully explained ever. Because a lot of these games like to leave that shit to imagination to some degree or another. But again, my thought is he wants to keep them on their toes. He wants to stall them so that they have to hurry. Because I have a feeling he wants to torture them for some reason.
Why do all that work?
Yeah, I guess that makes sense.
But is it? And if so, how? How do they have the stuff? Are they Zero? My thought is, it's Snake still, but I wanted to just pick another answer. Because, like, I really feel like Snake was the one that ended up killing us, and that body was not Snake.
So, what happened then? Who put that stuff back in the Reds?
So, in other words, one of us is the person who fixed the red.
Bingo! We have a winner.
So I'm thinking Snake is Zero. Again, because he could be Lord Gordain. That's what I'm thinking. And also, he's blind, but he really seems to know his way around the ship. Either that or he's faking being blind, but why would he do that? Maybe to feign himself as someone who couldn't really do what Zero does, really couldn't set all this up. It's all speculation, but it makes so much sense that Snake would be Zero to me. But I have this feeling that's not it, and that might actually be what the game wants you to think. But why, though?
But if that's true, then the person who did it doesn't want the rest of us to know that they fixed it.
Yeah,
But
no idea. Maybe if they come clean on that, it means we'd find out something else. Something bad.
something bad?
Dunno. But whatever it is, it's gotta be worth hiding. Of course, it could have something to do with Snake's disappearance.
You think maybe they did something to Snake?
Yeah. Look, if you trust anybody in this game, you're gonna lose. You've gotta be careful. The person you trust the most could turn out to be the one who stabs you in the back.
See, that scares me, because part of me still feels like June could end up betraying Junpei for some fucking reason. But maybe that's just what the game wants you to think. To keep you on your toes as a player. And also to have Junpei think about this too.
And that's that.
Yeah, I really feel like June could be more malicious than she seems. But there's not really any evidence of that so far. But maybe in one of these routes there is. I hope not, though. Yeah, she looks really sad there. But is that because she's like, what if I can't trust Junpei? Or is it because, yeah, Junpei can't trust me because something? Like, I feel like it's either or. Or maybe she just doesn't like this distrust being spread around. Again, it could be so many things, man. And I feel like there's not much of a reason to suspect her, but that's part of why I do in a game like this. I think that's smart. Anyway, at the same time, I don't know, man. She's an enigma.
Snake hasn't been anywhere we've searched. And we can't keep looking for him. Wherever he is, it's not here. We need to get moving.
We don't got a choice. Lotus is right. We're not gonna find Snake. There's a problem, though. We've got to figure out who's gonna go through which door.
Yes, I have a proposal. Why don't we decide on one person to sacrifice?
Just casually going out and saying that. Yeah, no wonder people think you're a fucking witch.
Sacrifice?
Well, perhaps that's a bit of a harsh word, but yes. You've all figured it out by now, haven't you? We can't all make it through those doors. If we split into 2 teams of 4 and 3 people respectively, then 3 people will be left behind. If we split into 2 teams of 5 and 2 people respectively, then 2 people will be left behind. But if we split into 2 groups of 3 and leave 1 person out, then only 1 person will be left behind.
If I had 3 people, 2 teams of 4 and 3. See, the thing is you can choose that, but what the fuck happens if you do that? I'm afraid to do that. I'm so fucking afraid to do that. But I feel like it is an option. But what the hell does it lead to? I feel like that's gonna lead to some sort of internal conflict. Rather than the actual teams. It might end up with someone dead.
Then, you're saying we gotta decide who's gonna stay behind.
Yes, we do. Given our circumstances, it's logically and morally the best solution. If the other 6 are to survive, then 1 person has to sacrifice themselves.
She is being logical here. It's just the way she brought this up, man. I think if she started with, so, unfortunately, if you all do the math, we're gonna have to leave someone behind. So, I propose we find a way to leave just 1 person. If she said it like that, there would have been less initial friction, but I have a feeling that maybe she's just not very good at this sort of stuff. And I think it might be because she's a programmer, and thus not really a people person. That actually makes a lot of sense.
No, that's too cruel!
What's so cruel about it?
To just sacrifice someone like that?
Then what's your plan? Maybe we should sacrifice 2 people instead of just 1.
That's not what I meant!
Yeah, see, like, Lotus just doesn't know how to not seem hostile to people. And, like, she doesn't give a fuck. But I have this feeling that she does. Especially, again, from the torture room situation.
We shouldn't sacrifice anyone!
I told you, that's impossible. Wake up.
Whoa, calm down, you two. Look, what Lotus is trying to say is, you should aim to bring the greatest amount of happiness to the greatest amount of people, right?
Yeah, it's kind of funny how Santa, who seems kind of I don't want to say dumb, but very blunt, and also kind of generally suspicious himself, funnily enough. He has more articulateness in regards to this sort of thing, I feel like, than she does. Or, alternatively, that's just her personality. She just has a very prickly personality. But she's very good at logical stuff, which is why she came up with this.
Exactly. That's how democracy works. And for that reason, I think the only fair way to decide who will be sacrificed is through a vote. What do you think?
No! That's terrible!
Junhug, I'm sorry. Because the thing is that she's done the math. She's probably done it several times over trying to figure out a way to do the math that doesn't sacrifice anyone, and she must have realized that there isn't one. But she's very adamant about this.
I'm not asking you. Shut up.
What? Okay. I don't, as much as I defend Lotus here, that's too fucking far, dude. Like, fuck.
What about you, Santa?
Me? Well, I agree, I guess.
Alright, that's 1 vote for. Counting mine, that's 2. 7.
I can't say I agree with you, but we don't exactly have a choice. If we don't do something, we're all gonna die.
Oh, glad to see you get it. If I can get one more vote, then it's decided. What about you, Clover? Hey, Clover. Your brother has to be behind one of the numbered doors.
You know why she's good at this, but not good at interfacing with everyone else? Because Clover's a young girl, like her daughters. That makes a lot of sense in context.
We've searched everywhere, but we didn't find him. Doesn't that mean he has to have gone through one of them somehow? Let's go look for him together, okay?
So yeah, this is like her motherly instincts kicking in. But then, as far as consoling anyone else, she doesn't have a fucking clue.
We sacrifice one person, and we can go look for him.
Or maybe she doesn't really care about anyone else, but Clover reminds her of her daughters, and that's why she cares seemingly so much. But at the same time, she obviously knows how to talk to Clover. Again, and I'm thinking that's because she is the mom of 2 daughters. However, it really seems manipulative at the same time, because she just wants to get the fuck out of here. But again, I think it's not as selfish as she seems. She wants to get back to her daughters. I mean, it's debatable, you could call that selfish, but, because she's so blunt about not really caring much about what happens to these people. Or at least she don't, actually, no. I don't know. She may not care, but I think it's less her actually not giving a fuck and more she's not really thinking about it. She's just trying to figure out a way to get out of here as quickly as she can so she can get back to her daughters. And she'll worry about everything else once she's out of here because she needs to get back to her daughters. That's my thought, is her process here. In service of that goal and just being herself and not being very able to be very articulate about this stuff to most of these people, she's really not making any friends here at all. She's really choosing words poorly a lot, and definitely is on the bad side of most of these people at this point. But again, it's such a 180 the way she talks to Clover here, but at the same time you could interpret it as she's just being manipulative in service of her goal, regardless. But again, this makes a lot of sense knowing that she's the mom of 2 daughters, that she's able to do this so easily.
You agree with me, right?
Okay.
The motion carries. Now, let's start a vote too.
I wonder what the hell she means by the motion carries there. It sounds kind of cold. Because, when I hear the motion carries there, it sounds like what she's basically saying is, okay, yeah, I went through the motions like I go through with my daughters, and there we go, I've got what I wanted. That's literally what it sounded like to me. I don't really know what she means by the motion carries, but that's what I interpret from her saying that there, and that doesn't probably win her any favors either.
That won't be necessary.
And then Ace sacrifices himself, and I'm just gonna kind of skip through that. Because, oof, man.
Please, no.
June, I said it.
Huh?
I have this feeling that him and
Those doors
June
open. If
have,
we go-
You won't.
he's her dad or something. I
Please,
don't know.
ideal.
No, we don't even. How on?
Then, perhaps. You see, then I go on. Go, quick.
Because, well, brown hair, that's... And also, I feel like there's other hints, but I can't really remember right now. Yeah, see, it doesn't help, man, but she just wants to get out of here. Again, I think for her daughters more than anything. So, you know, is she really a bad person?
Let's accept it.
It's
Good,
debatable.
perhaps. It may-
But I don't think so, because again, the torture room. She's much more self-sacrificial in the torture room than anyone was expecting. I wasn't expecting her to pull shit like that
Well,
either.
what are you waiting for? We're wasting time. Why don't we hurry it up?
You're right. We should get going. That's all we can do right now.
7.
Oof, man.
Seriously. Honestly, I was getting kind of sick of listening to you guys talk.
You too, Santa?
Of course, Santa. Like, honestly, June, I think everyone knows by now that Santa isn't really much different from her, at least in being mostly out for himself.
I have to find my brother. Wait, all of you. Let's just calm down and think about this.
Sorry, June. No one's gonna listen to you right now. Big oof.
There has to be a way to get everyone out. There has to be. Right, Junpei? Say something.
Yeah, there's gotta be another way.
I don't like this
Ace!
confrontation
We
here.
What happened? How
Oof. This whole thing
syringe.
from the argument to
did
this.
Anas-
I just don't
Why
like
Didn't I really?
going
Ace.
through that again. I've been
No.
through these emotions
so
before and
I
I'm
think-
not fond of them.
Ace.
Well, we really don't have a choice now. We can't let his sacrifice go to waste. Right?
Like you even mean that.
I think she does. Especially because she tends to be defensive about this. And again, the torture room. I think that's enough of a proof that she's a better person than she comes off as.
You say something?
No, nothing.
Yeah, but we're not done choosing yet, are we?
Huh? What do you mean?
Like I said, I'm going to deliberately choose something very different from what I chose before. But I think there's like 3 choices, so I'm not sure which one yet.
Well, we haven't decided who's going in what door.
Ah, yes. Yes, that's true.
Enough of this screwing around. Let's decide.
I'm also going to try to pay great attention to what each option is because I remember choosing a different option than I thought I was choosing before. So I'll do my best to pay attention to all these words here and actually choose what I mean this time.
You first, Lotus. Which door do you want?
I want door number 8. It's the same number as my bracelet number.
Got it. You're 8. You're next 7. Which one do you want?
I'll take 7. I can't get along with that old lady.
Movement. And also bracelet.
What?
A.
What did you just say?
Who, me? I didn't say nothing.
Oh, you're gonna get it next time.
And she's not kidding.
All right. Who's next? Junpei, which door do you want?
Oh shit!
Number 3.
I didn't fucking think. I was skipping because I didn't actually think there would be a choice here. I thought there was a choice.
Nope, you can't.
Okay, yeah, whoops. Okay, no, yeah, that's right.
Because if we split her,
Why?
bracelet, that's it.
Of course. I see.
That's right.
That doesn't happen if we go through.
No.
Okay, yeah. So we've already
Option
gone through this,
3, 5,
but it looks
and
like you can
option
try to
4,
force it.
and
But
3,
what the fuck is that
options 3
supposed?
and 4.
What's that gonna do? I
Those
don't
are
want
the
to
only
choose
3
that
options.
one.
That's it.
I'm probably gonna have to choose it at some point, but it's probably gonna be the next playthrough that I do that. Because even if I get the true ending
At least
this
if
time,
we
I
want
don't
to get all
think you
6 of us
can.
out of here.
But maybe you can. And I'm not expecting to. I'm expecting to honestly get all the bad endings before the true one. But maybe I'm just being pessimistic about myself. Especially because I know that in the past I've surprised myself with how smart I am at choosing visual novel options. I promise, because sometimes because I feel like a lot of this playthrough does not get that across at all, but you know.
Wait. But that means 5 and 6 can never be on the same team.
Yeah, that's an oof, man.
Have you mulled it over? Anyway, that's the deal, so think it over. You've got 2 You can't choose if you choose 3, so what are you gonna do? 7 or 8?
But I think that if you can try to force, you know, to be with June, and that's the issue. Oof, man.
Okay. Fine. I'll go with door 7.
Okay, 7 it is.
Yeah.
All right then. That means June's got to go through 8.
Huh? Why?
Oof, man.
Okay.
Oh no,
Hey, we got all bets.
You mean they're connected?
Yeah, probably.
Probably.
I'm sure they're gonna connect somewhere.
Why? What makes you think so?
If they don't, then neither team can get through door 9. In other words, the game would end right here. Zero's been on top of his shit so far. I don't think he'd blow it now. I'm damn sure that son of a bitch wants to have his fun as long as possible. He's not gonna end this game until we get through the 9 door.
Everything's gonna be fine. We're gonna see each other again. I promise.
They did before, but I wonder if it's a possibility that they can't see each other after this. Like, maybe this makes it so that that doesn't happen. Oh boy.
Yes. Promise?
You guys are done, right?
Can you guys stop being lovebirds so we can get on with this? That's what I'm getting from what he
Anyway,
just said.
that's pretty much it. Clover and I will both go into separate groups. I figure I'll take 8 and Clover can take 7. Any problems with that, Clover?
Whatever.
Okay, so we're stuck with her again. Fun.
All right, we're ready to go then. Let's move.
Wait, so who else are we going with? Okay, so yeah, we don't have Lotus this time. I think we
guys
still
ready?
have 7. Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, let's go.
I just hope she doesn't prove to be... I mean, granted, she was helpful once she got trapped last time.
It's open.
Let's do this!
Hurry!
June.
Jumpy.
Oof,
What the
man.
hell are you doing, Junpei?
I'm being absolutely love-struck is what I'm doing.
Only 81 seconds
I
left!
love the music in this
No
game.
time
It's so
to
good.
waste, guys! Let's get moving!
Dude, the freaking bass line.
Look! The door on the left! I can see the dad!
It's slappy, man. It's very good. And also just the drums too. I love that. Oh yeah, this is my favorite part of the song too. When this like when that kicks in, man, I love it, man. I love the music in this game a lot, like so much.
It stopped. It stopped. This is the second time we've gone through one of these numbered doors, but whew, you never really get used to it.
I would have thought a guy your size would have bigger balls than that.
Oh my God, Clover, savage.
What? What the hell did you just say? Say it again! I dare you!
Do you really want to hit a little girl, dude? I don't think you want to do that. Especially because I think Clover's more dangerous than she maybe appears to be. But, like, regardless of that...
You have no...
Oh my God.
You little... You wanna die?!
I'd like to see you try.
Oh my God, she's got balls. It's kind of funny. She does seem like she has... It's funny, because it really seems like she has a lot to say here with that.
You fucking brat! Alright, let's go!
Hey, calm down, guys. This isn't the time for this. It's not gonna do us any good.
It's interesting because she's actually interacting with... Well, she might start storming off and not interacting with them, like, now. But, as far as I remember, in the last playthrough when she was with Lotus and Junpei, she just fucked off immediately. I think it's because she didn't see Snake at all. Yeah, she's being a lot more cooperative for right now, at least for the moment.
Wait here for a minute, alright? I'm gonna go see if there are any other doors.
We just came through this door. And of course it's shut tight.
There's a short hallway on the left here, and an iron wall. I doubt I can get through it.
This door's the only option we've got, right?
Yeah, looks like it.
Hey, something's written on the door. On that iron plate.
It says operating room. If this thing's telling the truth, there could be body parts inside here.
Well, this is probably not going to be pleasant.
Well, there's no point to stand. Might as well go in and see what's waiting for us. What's wrong?
No, it's nothing. Let's just go. Huh?
What the hell is this?
Why don't we take a look?
Hey, Clover!
What?
Clover! Hey, what's wrong?
What the hell is this?
Is this a corpse?
We should probably take a closer look.
Yeah.
This is
It's like the one in the other room.
What the hell? That's just a huge doll or something.
Doll? You're right. It's only a doll. Man, it really scared me.
Well, I guess it would have been weird if you actually had any balls.
Oh my god! Do you really want this little girl to rip you apart? Because I think she probably could if she was angry enough.
Shut it! Don't you start with me, fatty!
Oh my god. Girl, you are... I think he really could lose it and fucking kill you. You realize that, right? Like, Jesus. Maybe not, but...
Oh, what's this? You want a piece of me, short stuff?
This is worse than with Seven and Lotus together, which is blowing my mind a bit. Jesus, you two, calm the fuck down.
Yeah, bring it on, you whale!
Oh my fucking god, she's a 7.
Hey, guys, not again, okay? Seriously, knock it off. Jeez.
Junpei's the only reason they're not fucking killing each other. Jesus, man.
Anyway, it looks like he's got something the two of you could stand to have a little more of. I'm talking about a heart.
I would not jab at either of these two right now, man.
Huh? Oh, this? You mean on his chest?
Yeah.
Why would there be a heart in a doll?
I don't think it's a doll.
You think maybe it's like a medical mannequin or something?
Okay, that would make sense.
Or maybe it's got more personal uses?
Oh, 7, what the fuck, dude? That's... Especially with the exposed heart, I don't want to... I hope it's not that. That just raises a lot of questions I do not want answered. And I think Clover even knows what he means, regardless of how young she is, and that's disgusting.
Anyway, how about we take a look around this place? Let's go.
And I love how he just brushes it off. That's funny. I do love seeing new sides of these characters. Like, what I love about, you know, choosing different choices in a second playthrough is that you really see new sides of all the characters in some way or another. It's like it's written purposely so that every set of rooms that comes off of one choice has different characters, and also you see different parts of those characters. You learn different things about them, about their personalities and their pasts. Each set of rooms I've noticed that have the same characters in them. It's great.
Okay.
Sure thing.
Because we learned some things about Santa in that first set of doors in my first playthrough that, well, you know, we haven't had any Santa time this time. Alright, Dergy. These dolls are really creepy, you know. Hey, it says something here. John? You think that's this doll's name? Maybe? This thing's creepy. I wonder why it's on the bed. Operating table. You think old operating tables look like this? I have no idea. They use these for surgery, right? Let's see. Syringes, cups, a plate. This might be like... Because this was a hospital ship. This might have been a place they trained the doctors that worked here. There's a sort of scissor-ish thingy. Okay, that's something I didn't really want to see. Oh god. Another medical mannequin, but why is most of her body missing? It looks a bit... This one's a chick. She has a name too. Lucy. Poor thing. Looks like Miss Lucy only has a head and a left arm. You're supposed to gather all her parts? Clover's smart, man. And it's interesting how she's much more cooperative here, especially because of just how much her and Seven are butting heads, which, again, I stress, is more than even her and Lotus were. This bed doesn't look very comfortable. Some kind of device attached to the bed. It says kg on the panel. Probably kilograms, probably a weight. Probably a scale. Yeah, okay, yep. Thought so. Is this a scale? Yep. What's this thing? It's got these short iron legs. It looks like some sort of kiln or something like that. Maybe it's a heater. Oh, that makes sense. There's nothing inside it. Okay, yeah, so, yeah, they would burn coal in there or something. Fake chest. Okay, that must be her chest, then. Lucy's. And it looks like we're also supposed to find her heart, too. Put her together and, I guess, where? No, that's gross. Chest. It's a woman's chest. Is it really, though? Because I don't see any boobage going on here. It really feels like it might be more like a man's chest. Heart's gone, but... Are you fucking kidding me, dude? No, listen. I am a horny man, okay? And I can appreciate me some good boobage, alright? This ain't it. If that kind of thing turns you on, Seven, you're a real creep. Chest of medical mannequin. There's a hole in the left side of the chest. There's a lot of different kinds of medication. It's hard to tell them apart. Also, I just realized it's a little bit convenient what happens in the number 8 room when you're with Lotus and Clover in my first playthrough, because Clover is just less cooperative and tries to run away, and that's why she gets trapped in there. It feels very plot convenient. It's very Deus Ex Machina the way that happens. And then here she's acting much more amiable in general, I would say. Well, I say that, but there's definitely a lot of tension between her and Seven. But, like, even because of that, she's more cooperative. But, like, in spite of that, she's still more cooperative than she was in that other room until she got trapped in there. And then the moment she got trapped in there, she conveniently was much more cooperative. So, I don't know. Feels like a little bit of a writing cop-out, but hey. There's a lot of different kinds of medication. It's hard to tell them apart. I still really enjoy the way these characters are written, and it intrigues me, but as a writer, I tend to have critiques like that, as you may have noticed so far. Drawer's empty. Yeah, nothing there. You're supposed to heat something like that gauze to kill the bacteria. She's a lot smarter than some I would feel like she is. Like, she's really being helpful here. Wow. There's a boiling thingy over there. Something on the lid or in the drawers. Medical mannequin with its guts showing. Ew. Gross. Hey, Junpei. There's a slit in this thing's chest. Yeah, sure is. There's something in there. Maybe we can get it out. Damn it. Stinking thing won't budge. It's stuck. Well, I guess we can't use force on this one, then. We need something small that can fit into that little hole. All we have is the female's chest, right? Yeah, is Lucy's. Oh, this might be exactly what we need. Or actually, we might need something here. That's a lot of surgery stuff. There's some scalpels, a few pairs of forceps, and a couple syringes. All of it's too rusty to be useful, though. Hey, there's a scalpel here that looks new. Wait, this one, right? Oh. Yeah, there we go. Sometimes it's a little hard to activate some of the smaller things you need to activate to progress. Scalpel that's not rusty. Seems like it was put here for a reason, huh? Think it's telling us to cut something? Yeah, I do. I think, yeah, it's for the mannequin. That's right over there. There's the medical mannequin, there's a hole in the left side of the chest. Okay, yeah. Just rotate it, make sure. But yeah, nothing new there, I think. Love this game. I do love it. It's very, very good. Internal organs, specifically a lung. You see this thing, internal organs. Oh, hold on, nope. We need to, oh, they can fit into those cracks. We can take out some of the internal organs. So, you can see this thing's internal organ. Okay, so I think we need to do this. An internal organ, specifically a lung. Okay, no, never mind. Okay, so the scalpel ain't it. We need something else. But what do we need the scalpel for? I do wonder. What's in there? Okay, yeah, her again. Over there. Doesn't have anything to get her body part. Can we put the chest on her? Okay, no, we need all of them. I wonder where the hell else all of her other body parts might be. An old operating table? Mega's laying on it. Hey, I wonder what this thing is. It says kg on the display. You think maybe it's a scale? Yep, yeah, so it's the same. Alright. Boiling tools to sterilize them. There's nothing in the drawer. Wait! Do we boil this scalpel, or what? Doesn't seem like it, no. I love this song, and also, once again, it looks like these unique rooms later on, it's like each room has its own theme, and I love it. They're all so dreamy and epic and spacey and, like, simultaneously tensiony and exciting and, like, relaxing. Like, you know, really good puzzle music, which of course makes a lot of sense. That's literally what they feel like to me. Like, good music for the type of gameplay, which, you know, I guess you would hope that you could do composing for this game. So they did a fucking fantastic job, I am. A whole bunch of bottles on the shelves. They all look like medicine, but yeah, this game's soundtrack slaps so fucking hard to me. I've got labels, but they're all big medical words that I don't understand. It's a lot of medicine. I wonder if one of these is a lax... Why the fuck would you even... Why would you bring that up? Yeah, it sounds kind of gross, but pretty sure every one of us had the same idea. Some like... Oh, okay, yeah. That makes sense now as to why. Fortunately. I know what medicine does what here. But I doubt there's any because of that exact thing. Pipe going outside. Yeah, I know. Let's go through the pipe. Okay. Junpei, please. Yeah, see, what I've noticed is the more that you click on the same thing, the more you're inviting Junpei to make stupid jokes. And honestly, this is so cringe to me. Stab Junpei. Are you nuts? What the hell is wrong with you? Junpei, are you flexible like an octopus or something? That's kind of cute, though. I think he was just joking. He's obviously been very predisposed to dry humor for the whole game. Just a wooden partition. Nothing special about it. What the hell else is in here? Once again, I'm just not noticing surely so many fucking details. Because, again, it feels like there's nothing else in this room, but there's gotta be a lot more. There's no fucking way there isn't. Oh, never mind. Okay, yeah, we have not even explored this part. Looks like it's locked. We're gonna need a key for this one. Dude, where are you going? That's where we came through. Okay, yeah, I thought so, but wanted to make sure. Everything out there is a numbered door. Pretty sure I don't need to tell you the numbered door is a one-way deal. So, just saying there's no point. And they're nodding. Awesome. The way you said that was pretty funny. And they're nodding. Awesome. I don't know, it's just funny to me. Yeah, it looks like you can't... It looks like these doorbells do nothing. At least I'm pretty sure those are doorbells. Or light switches or something. Doorbells would make more sense for where they're placed. So we need a key. I wonder if there might be a key in him. But what the hell besides the scalpel? There must be other things on here, right? So yeah, now I kind of know the drill. Because if we... Yeah, here we go. Oh, that might be... Okay, yeah, forceps for grabbing something out of something like him. That's what we need. Are those scissors? They look kind of funny. No, that's probably a pair of kosher forceps. I know what forceps are, but I don't know if I've ever heard the term kosher forceps. Surgeons use them during operations. They can hold blood vessels shut and keep tissue out of the way. We can use it to pull stuff out of small holes or something like that. Alright, so there we go. But I wonder what we need the scalpel for. Took the organ thingy out of the chest thingy. It's a lung, not an organ thingy. Huh? This part here on the back, it's all rubbery. Right, so it's a fake organ. Of course it'd be... Wait, what's Seven grabbing it for? Hey, it feels like there's something in here. You can cut through the rubber part. So we do need the scalpel for this. Yeah. Let's try cutting this organ with the scalpel. There we go. Aha! And that's the key to that door. So, in the door we go. Awesome, it's unlocked. Hey, Junpei, you think there are any slugs on this ship? Slugs? Where the hell did that come from? Huh? Well, if there are, I was thinking we could put salt on them. What's she pointing at? Oh yeah, the label states nasi. Yeah, the chemical for salt. Salt, huh? You think 7 will shrivel up when we put it on? Wait, what? Hey, you say something? I don't really get the shriveling up. Is it an old man joke? I'm not sure. Oh! She's comparing him to a slug. That's mean. She's so mean, dude. Although 7's not helping. What's this? Looks like a can with a spray nozzle. It says CO2. So it's a can filled with carbon dioxide. There's some weird things in here. I wonder why. There'd be salt and carbon dioxide in a medical pantry is what this looks like. Something stinks. Did you come from this bottle? It says NH3. Well, that of course stinks. It's ammonia. I have a feeling we're gonna have to do something with this stuff, obviously. Oh, good stuff. Let's go for a drink. What are you talking about? How about that bottle? It says C2H5OH, right? It's ethanol. That's right. It's also known as ethyl alcohol. It's pretty much what booze is made of. I see. So, you're gonna drink it? Nah, I won't. Might say that's what it is on the label, but there could be anything in there. That's true. You say that, but he also just, like, boldly drank the bottle in the casino, so... A little liquid. Look, there's something inside that bottle. Try pouring some into the out into the cap. Can't see any reason why not. What's that? What's that? It's bright blue. It might be paint or something. I think it's alien blood. She's cute. The hell did that come from? There's been a lot of things Clover's been saying that I wonder the same thing about. What do you think it is, 7? I don't know, some sort of special bath soap? A boring guess. There's a note on the top of the table. Iron equals 1, salt equals 2, water equals 3, carbon dioxide equals question mark, ammonia equals question mark, ethanol equals question mark. Interesting. What do you think this is a hint for? Maybe it's got something to do with this box. I think it do. This thing won't open. Is it locked? You probably need to put in a passcode. I mean, jeez. They even got a keypad on here. How much more obvious can you get? You can enter 3 numbers. E is for enter and C is for clear. If you put the number, press E. If you mess up, press C. Oh, nope. Okay, yeah, I should stop activating keypads when I don't know what the fuck is on it. What the fuck you need to do with it. Whoops! Okay, no, yeah, whoops! Okay. And now it's gonna be an asshole, right? Okay, no, people are not gonna be addicted by it. Good. What's this bottle? Red liquid. There's something inside that bottle. So pour some out. Bright red. Blood? No, blood sticking that. What is it? Beats me. Blue something, red something. Hey, Junpei. There's dihydrogen monoxide on the shelf. Why don't you just say water? Okay, so yeah, that's another one of the things we need. Like, what does that even mean? The numbers corresponding to the different chemicals and stuff. Carbon dioxide is made up of the carbon atom and 2 oxygen atoms. Oh, I have this feeling it's a puzzle based on the atoms. Bottle of ethanol on the shelf. Label says C2H50H. I have a feeling we need a second hint about the save code to start decoding it. That's often what we've needed. Junpei, there's a bottle of iron powder on the shelf, so there's the iron. How do you know it's iron? The label says Phi. Phi stands for iron, right? Yepers. She's smart. Again, I'm thinking they're rich siblings, and, you know, she's just well-educated at her age, because rich. Again, I don't know how old she actually is, because this is anime. She very well could be much older than she looks, because that's a common thing. But I doubt that in her case a lot. But we'll see. I still think she's probably early teens or something. Now C. Not sodium, the C is chloride. Oh, cool. Cl. Whoops, I thought that was an I. A lot of this stuff is going over my head because it's been so long since I've done it, so... Salt is made up of 1 sodium atom and 1 chloride atom. What other hint is there? 2 carbon atoms, 6 hydrogen, 1 oxygen. I have a feeling there's gonna be another hint somewhere, but where and how? 2 hot orphans? Wait, what? Is your head okay? The fucking dialogue, man. I don't know what to think about Seven sometimes, because some of the things he's been saying is pretty questionable in a moral sense. Like, especially that. I'm not even gonna think about that. What the hell might the blue and red liquid be about? Huh. Is there anything else in here? I have this feeling that maybe not. But where the hell else might the rest of her parts be? I really have no clue. I wonder if, like, there's another side to this. Yes! So... locked. But what? Do we have... Oh, is this also gonna work? Yes, okay. The key works for both doors. I wasn't expecting that, but I'm glad I tried it. But yeah, like, when there's a word like but in something like this, then yeah. Okay, yeah. There's gotta be parts in here or something. And I bet there's also a hint about that safe in here in some way. And about those damn bottles. Because I think I basically tore that room apart, but there might be more in there. Let's see if... Huh, a piece of paper. What's this? Is this some kind of medical record? Materials managed at the file screen. Medical record. A medical record found in the preparation room. It has records for the 2 mannequins. There is a male mannequin named John and a female named Lucy. It shows each mannequin's total weight and the weight of their individual parts. Yeah, this has gotta be a puzzle. I think we might need to weigh her in a specific way, or maybe him as well, taking out parts in order to have them have certain weights. Something like that. And by the way, where the hell are the rest of their parts? Are they all in here? Do we have to do that in order to unlock something for the safe room, maybe? That might be the case. That's the door we came in, right? Or is it? Oh no, never mind. Oh, is that a door out of here? Wait, hold on. Won't even budge. Do you think this is the exit? Oh, it might be, yeah. Okay. Very well, maybe. Especially because, yeah, that's a key. One of the celestial symbol locks. Interesting. Ray light going through the beaker. Taking this thing on the right. White light on the top is glowing. Red, blue, and purple one's still lit. Wait a minute. Red, blue, and purple. Blue and red make purple, right? Hold on. Aha! Hey, it turned red. Forget about that. Did you hear that just now? Yeah, something unlocked or something. Hold on. Okay. Alright. I get it. You got a thing for feet, Seven? No, that's he does. Sure acted kind of shady. Yeah, he's got some weird fetishes. I already see that. I don't want to think about some of them. Anyway. Blue now. I think I heard another noise. Also, there we go. I get it. You combine the red and the blue liquid to make a purple one. Good job, Junpei. I feel smart. Yay! Purple light came on, and I heard unlock. Hell yeah. I'm sure it's unlocked. Locker with the purple plate has got to be unlocked. Alright, let's see what happens. Get her other leg. Left foot of the mannequin. Do you think I'm better? Wait, what? I think my legs are skinnier. I mean, I would hope so. You're a lot younger than she seems. Although, it doesn't necessarily mean your leg to be skinnier, I guess. Yeah, there's the bottom half of her torso. Big stomach. Really big nose. Yeah, it does look nose-like, but that ain't no nose. It's a stomach. Oh, stomach. But we still don't have her heart. I wonder where we're gonna find that. Sink. Doctors and nurses probably wash their hands here before an operation. Let's push here. The hell are you doing? Trying to get out of here? I'm tired. Cute. Okay. I guess let's put the rest on her now that we have this stuff, but I have a feeling we're gonna need her heart too. But we'll see. Although, we might actually need to just take his heart, actually. The more I think about it. Also, do not read into everything I just said. That sounds very creepy. Take it out of context. Hold hard bed. Just head and left arm thing on the bed. Okay, it looks like it's not gonna... So... Oh yeah, we still don't have her other arm, do we? Or her heart, we might need that too. But where's her arm? Or do we need to take one of his arms? Okay, no, it looks like we literally can't do anything with him. We still need to find the rest of her parts. I have a feeling that's going to be needed for when we have all of her parts. They're going to do a quote-unquote operation on her, / both of them. Because he's got to be needed for that puzzle too. Can we do a room? Yep, okay, yeah. I need to read that door. Of course, it's a chemical. You can mix medicine on this thing? I bet. Salts. Iron equals 1. Salt equals 2. Water equals 3. Dioxide. Ammonia. Look at the first line. Maybe... Yep, I thought so. Question mark represents a number. I have a feeling that there's going to be a combination somewhere else, but like where? I might look up what else to do here, because at this point I have no fucking clue, but... What if I keep doing this? What numbers go after carbon dioxide, ammonia, and ethanol? Okay, it looks like that's all the hints I'm getting there. But let's see here. 2 hydrogen atoms, 1 oxygen atom. So, yeah, water might equal 3. Hold on. Okay, no, yeah, water does equal 3, so hold on a second. That's gotta be a hint for the others. So, we need the numbers for carbon dioxide, ammonia, and ethanol. And we might actually have to trial and error the combo, but I sort of doubt it, man. We'll see. Ammonia on the shelf, 1 nitrogen atom, 3 hydrogen atoms. So 4. So ammonia is 4, right? Yeah, ammonia would be 4. And the other ones I need are ethanol and carbon dioxide. So, wait, hold on. Wait. 1 carbon, 2 oxygen. Hold on, what? Because we already have a 3. So what the fuck does that mean? Huh. Is that also 3? No, that doesn't make sense. Ethanol. 2 C's, 6 H's, and 1 O. 7? No, 9? Of course there's one that equals 9, right? But I have this feeling, man, that we need a combo that we don't have. I'm tempted to start looking up what else to do here, because I don't want to take a billion years. I feel kind of mentally exhausted, and man, I don't fucking know. I have no clue what else I might have to do. Like, I've had leads, and I've gotten this far on my own, but to expedite the process of recording this, I need to look it up. So, okay, no wonder I was lost, because I wasn't thinking about this. There are exactly 3 missing numbers. The code is exactly 3 numbers. I was just thinking these 3 had to factor in somehow, because that's how a lot of the other puzzles were going. But this one isn't that. 3, 9, 4? Actually, wait, no, hold on. 3, 4, 9, right? Because that's the order they're in. That's what I'm gonna try. Like from top to bottom. Hey, there we go. Feels good. Aha! And the last 2 are in here. It's right arm of the body. It's kind of creepy. And there's the heart. This thing is super creepy. And good for the heart. Alright, so now let's figure out what we need to do with the mannequins, because there's got to be another
Think we
puzzle
should go
there.
back?
Yeah, I think that's probably best. Hey, Seven, what's up?
Ooh, some more 7 memories.
Oh, well,
Is that a medicine bottle?
I got curious about it. Here.
Ethylene diamine tartrate?
Yeah, that's right. CDT.
What kind of medicine is that?
It's not medicine. I think it's an industrial strength detergent.
Interesting.
Why would they have something like that here?
Well, probably to clean stuff up.
Makes sense.
Clean what up?
Blood and shit, dude. Come on, Junpei.
Fuck if I know. Still, it looks like it's cleaned my brain up.
Wait, what?
You remember something?
Yeah.
Huh.
Well, I remember a story about EDT. Happened about 50 years ago.
Some more background. He knows a lot about this shit, man. Is he really just the cop that investigated this place? He knows a lot about it. He must know a lot because he investigated it? He investigated everything about this ship and about everything that happened here? About everything that had to do with what happened here? That's what I'm guessing. Is why he knows all of this stuff. The stuff about the ship and this right here, whatever he's about to say.
There was this factory somewhere in America making big old EDT crystals. They were making it to sell as an industrial strength cleaner, like I told you before. But a year after the factory started up, something strange started happening with the crystals they were building. Water molecules started attaching themselves to the EDT crystals. This made them into a sort of mutation of the original crystals, called a hydrate. Once the crystals turn into a hydrate, though, it's useless as a cleaner. The factory had to just dump the crystals. As a hydrate, they were useless. But it didn't end there. After that day, the same thing started happening in EDT factories everywhere, even ones nowhere near that first American factory. They'd been making crystals the same way, with the same materials and the same equipment and environment. But now, all of a sudden, every single crystal they formed turned into a hydrate.
I've noticed this is very similar to that story that we come across in the first group of rooms that we went into with June, Santa, and Lotus in my first playthrough. Because there we heard the story about I think it was a picture of a dog that was shown on TV in a specific place, and then for some reason everywhere else people just started being able to see the dog more. Even people that could not have seen the solution on TV. And then there was something else like that. There was another story like that I think June had. But I forget what it was, but it had something to do with something else like this happening. This weird phenomenon happened once, and then it started happening in every kind of similar situation all of a sudden. Like, this is the third story we've heard about this. This has got to be very plot relevant, and I have a feeling this is going to weirdly, literally be the plot of this game. But man, what is that going to actually mean?
In fact, ever since that day, no factory anywhere has been able to make a pure EDT crystal. Even in EDT research done years before, they'd never gotten a hydrate. But after it happened at the first factory, it just spread. It was like... how do you say it?
You mean like it was infected with a virus or something?
No, not like that. It spread like wildfire. It showed up in labs that were completely isolated from the rest of the world. It even started happening to crystals that were completely sealed up. It doesn't seem like it could have been a result of this stuff coming in contact with other samples.
Then...
well, I guess it was some sort of information. Like, the crystals were transmitting this information all across the world somehow.
what information?
How to make a new crystal. Someone had to tell this stuff how to do it, right? Like he just whispered to the EDT in the tank, hey, if you do this, you can take in water molecules.
Come on, man, that's just... I mean, who is this someone anyway?
Someone you can't see. Someone who exists all over the world.
You mean... like a god?
Or maybe the devil.
Hey! What are you two doing over there? Stop wasting time and get over here!
We're telling spooky stories that have to be plot relevant, because this concept has come up 3 times now, from what I remember.
Okay, we're coming.
Jeez!
Yeah, so anyway, that's the story. It might be useful someday. Don't forget it.
Information being transmitted invisibly. Could such a thing really happen?
I have a feeling that in this game world, at least, yes. But what does that mean?
Thinking about that crap isn't going to help me right now. We need to figure out how the hell to get out of here first.
And I wonder if those stories are real. I have a feeling they all are. But I don't know. Or at least to some degree or another. Okay, so we've collected the 6 parts of the medical mannequin. So the ones we've got must be for Lucy, right? Yeah. Seems like it. Well, I see we give Lucy her parts back. Any objections? Nope. Agreed. Alright, let's get started. Combine! Wow, there we go. There she is. Hey, nothing happened. That's odd. Maybe it's the wrong way. Wait. Yeah, well, you know how there's a scale on the side of the bed? Maybe. We need to get the scale to a specific number. Yeah, that's what I was thinking too. How are we gonna do that? By removing parts, I think. I think we're supposed to swap her body parts with John's. Okay. Oh, let's give it a shot. Operating instructions. The screen will display 2 medical mannequins. You can switch their body parts by selecting the part you want to switch out. The fucking paper! Hold on. I'm glad I remembered. Medical record. Okay, so I think what you need to do is add them all together so that you know. So, okay, no, hold on now. He needs to be 51.3 and she needs to be 53.2. That's what I'm gonna go off of. I think that's all you really need. 51.3, 53.2. Okay, so weirdly enough, John weighs more than Lucy does. Don't women usually weigh less than men? Maybe that's not actually true. Oh, there we go! It was a lot easier than I thought it'd be. Hey Junpei, I just heard something. It came from John's operating table. You better check it out. Hey Junpei, look at the scale. Huh? The lid on the scale. Aha! Woo! Hey, it opened. Oh, I get it. It must have opened because we matched John's weight to what's on the chart. Hell yeah. And there's the Jupiter key. Woo! There's a mark engraved on this key. Like, it's a Jupiter symbol. So let's get the fuck out.
Hey, hold on.
Oh, what's up?
Where's Clover?
Oh, where is she? Oh boy.
Oh, god damn it. Where the hell did she go? Okay, just hold on a minute. I'll go get her.
Sure thing.
Hey, Clover, what's wrong? Come on, let's get out of here. What are you doing? Did you want to come back here and say goodbye to John? Hey, Clover, can you hear me?
My brother might be dead.
Oof.
Huh?
That's why we couldn't find him. If he's dead, I'm going to be next.
But how do you know that?
What are you talking about?
Either that or... Well, I mean, I'll let her talk. She might have a reason for thinking logically that that's true.
What's wrong with you? Let's just get out of here. We've got the key. Let's use it. That cool with you?
Yeah.
Then it's time to go.
What reason would they have for killing both of them? Either that or she's just scared. I have this feeling, man. That's important. That's fucking important. Especially because these scenes are always important, more or less.
I'm sorry. I'm really sorry.
At least
Just
I
forget
felt
everything I told you, okay?
Interesting,
Don't worry
man.
about it. Really. I mean it.
I think maybe there's people that are after both of them for some reason. And that one of those people or more might be here for some reason.
Alright.
Thank you.
Again, assuming that Snake isn't Zero.
Damn, what the hell took you guys so long?
Or maybe those two are both Zero. And she's thinking maybe someone figured it out and is trying to kill them both. Those are my two theories on that. Either way, it's obviously relevant as fuck. Especially when a character in a game like this says, "Forget what I said." That's a signal to the player that you absolutely should not forget that.
You playing doctor in there or something?
Maybe. Jealous?
Nah!
Alright, I'm gonna open it now. Is that cool?
You don't need to keep asking, just do it, alright?
Fine then. Alright, let's get going.
Hey man, what's up with you? You're so serious, you know? Can't you sound more happy, get a little excited?
Not really.
My brother might be dead. I'm going to be next.
Like hell I can. Not after hearing something like that.
There too, huh? Every door in this place is locked up tight.
How about that one?
May as well give it a try.
Junpei!
Huh?
There she is. Oh!
June?
So yeah, same thing happens. None of them died in there. I hope
And
so.
Santa! And Lotus
Okay, yeah.
too!
Everyone's still here.
Whoa! What the hell is this?
What are you doing here?
What? But we didn't...
Hey guys, could you come take a look at this? Look on the wall here.
A map of the ship's interior?
It says C deck.
So it's the map for this floor then?
Door 7 and door 8. Yep, they both eventually end up at this hallway.
Yeah, isn't that what I said? We aren't going to be split up permanently till we find door 9. We might get separated for a little while, but we'll see each other again.
I have a feeling that the experiment on the kids was another Nonary game very much like this one. And that is why he knows all this stuff. Because he was trapped on here during the other Nonary game that the kids went through as part of the experiment.
Otherwise, we won't be able to open door 9. And that's how the Nonary game works.
I see. Wait a sec. Hey, could this lead to...
Oh.
You've got to be kidding me.
We may as well go.
Yeah.
Oh, almost forgot. We should keep this.
Ready? I'm gonna open it.
I knew it. We're back. In the hospital room.
I see. I believe I understand what you're saying. The 6 of you split into 2 teams and went through doors 7 and 8.
Yep. It's the blank door. And that's why it's blank. Because it's not a numbered door, it's the exit to all 3 of those numbered doors. You know, this game pulls some really dirty tricks on the player. Because one of the first things that happens is Ninth Man just fucking dies, right? So that it establishes that death is cheap here, right? It establishes that people are gonna die here, right? Now, when Ace drugs himself, the dialogue is really hinting that he's just gonna die here. He doesn't. Neither last time or this time. I do wonder if there is a point where he does die, but I don't know. And then there's also the 2 times that Jun and Junpei get separated. You know, there's always this, oh god, oh no, what if we never see each other again? But then they do both times. This game really likes to make you think something's gonna happen, and then it doesn't. And that kind of pisses me off, but moving on.
You solved the puzzles in the operating room and the laboratory, and then met one another in the hallway after opening your respective locked doors. At any rate, I feel a bit silly for my little show of altruism.
Yeah, I feel a bit silly for, like, taking it so seriously, too.
I know I said I was sure you'd come back for me. I didn't think it would happen so soon, though.
Well, we saw each other again and we ain't dead, so I say that's good enough.
I love Seven's attitude, and I agree.
Anyway, I say we get out of this creepy old place. We found the key we need.
The key?
Ain't that what I just said? I'm talking about the Jupiter key. We found it in the operating room, right, Junpei?
Yeah.
Oh, the solar system keys. We found a couple more in the laboratory and the kitchen. Here, the Earth key and the Saturn key card. I might lose it. It's probably better if you hold on to it. That way it won't be my fault if it gets lost.
Nah, jeez.
Yeah. On it.
Also, I don't want to think about... I do want to think about where her pockets are, to be honest. Anyway.
Now we have 3 keys that we haven't used yet.
Yeah. The Jupiter key that we found in the operating room. The Earth key that Lotus just gave me. And the Saturn key card that Lotus said was in the kitchen.
The Jupiter key is supposed to be for the door at the end of that long, straight hallway, right?
Yeah. If the map's right, then it connects to the central staircase. Then, next to the stairs...
Wait! What about door 3?
Look, you saw the map, right? It's the same as 7 and 8. Just lead us back to the big hospital room. There's no point to seeing what's on the other side of that door.
There is a point. At least there is for me.
Yeah, you're right, I'm sorry. Snake might be on the other side of door 3.
Very well. I'll be coming with you then. I've had a nice long rest. I think it's time I was up and about again. So 7, you'll help me, won't you?
And the guilt trip. Yeah, so this is how this happens, and I think he's still going to be there. Either that, or we're going to think he is, because there is a dead body in Snake's clothes. I don't think we ever see his face, though, so there's that.
Huh? Damn. So I'm going with you?
Yes, you are.
All right. Okay, we're heading out.
Although I don't think we could see their face after that. That's been established with the ninth man, so there is that. But man, it could still not be Snake. In fact, I almost feel like the haircut of that silhouette of the man that's standing behind Junpei at the end of the submarine ending, I think it could be Snake. Because I don't think that's Junpei's haircut. I keep thinking there's going to be two Junpeis. Why do I keep thinking that? I don't know.
Be careful.
Whoa. Didn't think I'd be hearing that from you, Lotus.
Don't let it go to your head. I'd be in trouble if the three of you bought it. The rest of us can't open the 9 door.
Ah, the truth comes.
Okay, we're off.
All right, we should get moving too.
Huh?
Get moving.
Where are we going?
Well, it would be a waste of time to just sit around, wouldn't it? Let me explain.
Oh, I get it. We're gonna see if we can get anywhere interesting with the Jupiter key.
Yes. If we're lucky, we might find Snake.
And here's the Jupiter symbol on the keyhole.
All right, Junpei, open it if you please.
Yeah, on it.
Great, back to the beginning. You sure this is a good idea?
What do you mean?
Well, we already searched every inch of this room, didn't we? I'm asking you if there's any reason we came back here.
Of course there's a reason. Man, sometimes I can't tell if you're smart or just lucky.
I have a feeling it's sort of both, because there's a lot of times where he said some smart things, and then there's the rest of the time.
Huh?
This.
The Saturn key card. And the Earth key? I'm lost.
Don't you remember? On C deck, where we are now, there was a big elevator behind the stairs, remember? And next to the elevator, there was a card reader with the Saturn symbol on it. And on A deck, on the door to the left, there was a keyhole with the Earth symbol on it, I think. So the two keys that Junpei has?
Should let us use the elevator and the door on A deck. Huh.
Yes, that's right.
All right, I got it. Let's get started then. What do you say we split into 2 teams? Lotus and I will search the Earth one, so you two can search Saturn.
Sounds good. Then you guys should take this key. We have no idea what's on the other side of these, so don't go too far. Just search for 10 minutes and come back.
There's a card reader next to the left elevator.
Then let's try out the Saturn key card. Great! It looks like it's working now.
All right. Now, how do I call the elevator? Oh, it only has the upside-down triangle on it.
I guess there's no up button. Well, we may as well try pushing this one.
It opened! Look, Junpei!
Sweet! It opened! Let's get going.
Wait!
What?
I'm not really, I just, oh gosh.
You were probably afraid of... They could only go down.
Come to think of it, the lower floor, D deck, is completely underwater. An elevator heading to a submerged floor. That is pretty scary. Hey, wait a minute. This elevator came up from somewhere under us, right?
Well, yes, I guess it did. It didn't open right away after you pressed the button. There was a motor noise, like it was moving, and then it opened.
Yeah, exactly.
Yes.
So, take a look inside. It's not wet at all, is it? The walls and even the floor are totally dry.
Oh, you're right. They are.
Well, let's test it.
Test it.
Yeah, watch this. Now, I'll just put one foot inside the elevator and look over at the buttons. Oh, there's only 2, E and C. All right, I'll push E.
I think I can hear it opening on E deck.
Okay, that's done. Now I'll just press the button again. Yep, not a single drop of water to be seen. See?
What does that mean? How can E deck be safe if the D deck is full of water?
Well, here's what I think. The elevator shaft and E-deck must be watertight and separated from wherever the ship's been punctured. Here, let me show you.
I see. So is that why the ship hasn't sunk? The shape of the inside keeps it all from filling with water?
Yeah, I think that's what's going on. So I'm gonna go down and check it out. You stay here, all right?
But...
Come on, just do it, all right?
I'm coming with you!
Huh? Hey, wait! Oh, crap. It closed.
You know, her initial reaction... Well, I mean, okay, I don't know, man. I think it could be interpreted both ways. But I just realized her initial reaction to when Junpei says, hold on, it opens up on E-deck, right? Is like, huh? Yeah, I guess so. So I feel like it could very well be interpreted that she actually was afraid to be alone in the elevator with him because cute girl things. And I don't know why. That just kind of grates on me a little bit. Like, not all women are fragile as fuck. Granted, Lotus exists, so this game doesn't really push that narrative, but so many Japanese things push that narrative, and I hate it. Because, I'll be honest here, I love masculine women, which is not a thing in this game, not really. Lotus, I think, is the closest thing. I really love masculine women, man. Like, I literally like women that look like lesbians, and a lesbian friend of mine has confirmed this. Anyway.
I can't just let you go alone, you know.
Ah, jeez. Looks normal. Oh, knock it off. It's just like I thought. This part hasn't flooded. Come on, just look around. There's no water here.
You're right. It's not flooded at all.
See?
But there's a whole lot of water.
Yeah, right on top of us.
What's gonna happen if the ceiling breaks?
We'd probably die.
Oh, no. Don't be so casual about something like that.
At any rate, we should probably go back as soon as we can, once we're done looking around down here. Lotus and Santa might already be back.
Okay, good idea.
Now then. Iron bars. Well, we can't go over there.
Right.
Then maybe...
Well...
I love video games.
It looks like there's a long straight hallway down this way.
Something's written on the door at the end. Wait, is that...
Let's check.
I knew it!
This is a numbered door. But we can't do anything with only the two of us.
We better head back and let everyone know.
Yes.
Wait, what's this? Is this the map for E-deck? I should take it with me.
Yeah, a lot of this is really mind-blowing when you think about how all this is
So
set
you
up.
guys found door 1.
It's
So now
very
we've located 2
fucking
new doors.
elaborate.
The 6th door and the 1 door.
You know, it is interesting that E-deck wasn't flooded.
Well, we don't really know if all of E-deck is safe. We only checked the area around the elevator.
Even so, it's still very interesting.
He said the 6th door was there, right?
Yes.
And that means Zero planned all this out. Even the sinking. That would have meant some pretty serious remodeling of the ship's interior.
It's pretty mind-blowing when you think about it.
Yeah. I wonder how long it took. I can't even imagine how much it must have cost.
It would have been a ton, that's for sure.
Well, that does go along with what Ace was saying. The most reasonable explanation would be that this was done by some organization with access to a whole lot of cash.
Yes, it does make sense.
Yeah?
I don't think it's a very good idea to stay here.
Yeah, you're right. Ace and his team might be back already.
Well, Junpei and I should be able to open door 1.
Huh? You guys leaving me behind?
Just kidding. All right, let's go.
Hey! Where the hell did you guys go?
7? What's wrong? What happened?
What the hell kind of question is that? Snake was...
Oh, boy.
Snake is...
Snake is dead. He died, just as the 9th man did.
Oh my god. That's not true, is it?
We should make sure.
Yeah, right. We should.
Wait, not that way.
What? What?
I stuck a screwdriver in there to keep the door from closing all the way. It's not locked, so you can go in that way.
I'm gonna skip this, and I'm gonna not even look at the screen the whole time, because we've seen this, and I do not want to see it again at all.
Shower.
Don't even want to listen to it,
Left
but I
side of the
will.
hallway.
Mostly to know when to
Put a broom in there,
stop
too.
not looking.
That means we can get in without going through the numbered door, right?
Yeah, that's right.
Then let's go. This wasn't open when we passed here before. Well, let's keep going.
Oh, it smells horrible.
Ugh.
There, June,
But
please.
Just the dead end. Oh god, it's...
Oh,
Yeah.
no mistake.
Snake was probably murdered. Chances are he was killed the same way the ninth man was. It's pretty straightforward. Not that hard to figure out how they did it. First, the killers got Snake to authenticate on the red to open door 3. Then they shoved him into it. Alone. And waited 9 seconds for the door to shut. Once that door shut, it was all over for Snake. But he didn't give up. He probably knew it wouldn't do him any good, but he probably ran into the shower room looking for the dead. It was a small chance, but it wasn't like he had anything to lose. Unfortunately, it didn't work. The detonator is only deactivated if everybody who authenticated when they went in uses the dead. Snake was the only one who went through the door, and then 81 seconds after he was shoved in, that happened.
I see. So that's what you meant by killers, huh? You need at least 3 people to open one of the numbered doors, including Snake. It wouldn't open for Snake and a single killer.
Yeah, that means we're looking at multiple perps here.
Well, just in case, I want to make sure. Let's say you're right. When do you think Snake was killed?
When we all split up to look for the parts for the Reds, I think.
That would make sense. Wait a fucking second. Would that mean that that implicates Santa? I just thought about that. Because he was in here when we came back and he was looking forlorn. Oh, jeez. We know Junpei or June didn't do it. We know that. But that's it.
Right after that was when we noticed he was gone.
Then that means none of us have alibis.
And again, this is if Snake is even dead, really. I'm just waiting for this game to completely 180 on anything that it's ever tried to set in stone. Frankly, more or less. Not everything, but a lot of it.
We were all off searching the rooms we'd been assigned, looking for those parts.
Yeah, that means anybody could be a killer.
wait a minute. What are you talking about? How can you say that so casually? You're implying that one of us is a killer.
Not one, several of us. Which is even worse, obviously.
Well, not just one of us.
Yeah.
If I'm right, then at least 2 of us are murderers.
Why don't you calm down a bit, Seven? What are you going to gain by being so suspicious? That's what Zero wants, you know?
He's a cop, dude. He thinks like this for a living, although I don't think he remembers that yet.
What Zero wants?
Exactly. This game was set up by Zero, wasn't it?
Wait a... Fuck, well, no. He was no. He wasn't asleep then. Because this would benefit him if he was one of the murderers, right? Because he's asking Seven to stop being so suspicious. What if it was him and Santa for some fucking reason?
Any game has a winner and loser. Whoever makes it through door 9 is a winner. And those who don't are the losers.
Wait.
Zero is trying to make us fight against one another for that victory.
Wait, would the 3 of them work for that door? 1 plus 4 plus 2 would be 7. So no. Who could have killed Snake then? Because doesn't it have to equal the digital root? I just fucking realized I never stopped and thought about that. Who all could have killed Snake if this is what happened? Who all could have done it? Fuck, I don't want to think about that. I don't want to do the math. Anyway.
Then you're saying that Zero is trying to split us up by making us fight each other?
Yes. That is why we can't let ourselves fall prey to suspicion. We have to trust one another and form a strong bond of friendship. Otherwise, we'll end up ensnared by Zero's manipulations.
Then does that mean that the person who killed Snake...
Yes. Almost certainly Zero himself.
That does also make sense, but...
If there's anyone we should doubt, it should be Zero. He masterminded this game and kidnapped all of us. Doesn't it seem reasonable that he would have killed Snake as well?
Good question. If Zero killed Snake, then Zero is on the ship with us.
Was Zero still on the ship with them? I'm gonna say this one, see what happens differently.
Something's still strange.
What was that?
Well, I'm just wondering about one thing.
And what's that?
How can you be so sure that Zero's on this ship?
Really, Junpei? I confess I'm a little disappointed. Usually you're rather sharp. Isn't it obvious?
Wait, it is?
This ship.
Huh?
Zero said, "this ship," several times when he addressed us. If he weren't here, he wouldn't say this ship, would he?
No, he would. You know why? Because what if he wants you to think he's there? Think about it, right? It would make sense to spread dissent. What if one of these 9 people is Zero, right? That would lead to that question. So, if he wasn't there, he would say this ship to make people think he's gotta be there. Because the only people these people keep running into are each other. That's what I think, anyway.
He'd be saying something like, "that ship," or "the ship."
Oh, yeah, I guess that makes sense.
Again, well, I just made my argument. I don't think that's quite right, or at least the only possibility.
If Zero's on the ship, where is he?
I think it's one of us.
Yep. Now, what if that is true? Then who the fuck? And why does there seem to be a random 10th person? Was he one of them? Again, picking the option I didn't to see what happens. I have a feeling these aren't important either, but what if they are?
That's crazy. Isn't this ship going to sink in a few hours? If Zero was here with us, he'd be putting himself in danger. Why the hell would he do something like that? There's no motive.
You don't believe me.
Hug.
Clover,
Clover, I understand what you're feeling. You don't feel that you can trust any of us, but you have to understand. The more we distrust one another, the further we fall into our true foe's trap.
But again, what if he's Zero? Then everything he's saying benefits him. Also, I just fucking realized. Now I'm suspecting Ace, man. Because if Snake really is that dead body, then a lot of things point to Ace being Zero as well.
Zero was the one who did those horrible things to you.
And again, it seems like the silhouette of a man. No, Ace was dead too. I don't know, man.
Do you want to let yourself be manipulated by someone who would do such a horrible thing?
It's 3 in the morning.
That means we have 3 hours left.
Then we need to move now. 7. Clover, I know how you feel, but you do understand that right now it's important we trust one another, don't you? We must go. We have very little time left.
Our next destination is Mercury.
But maybe you and June should check it out first and then report back to us.
All right, let's go, June.
Right. Here it is.
The Mercury card reader.
Oh yes, the Lotus symbol card. And the funky bass.
We're using the card 7 gave us, right?
Yeah,
I found it when we were checking out the shower room.
I think 7 said something like that. Anyway, let's see what happens. I guess the elevator works now.
Fucking love this part of the song, man. God, it's so good.
Junpei, I know it's only the 2 of us, but let's do our best.
So cute.
What's with you all of a sudden?
She's being adorable. I don't even care why, because it's adorable.
Well, I'm happy we were put together.
Oh my god. The fucking ship teasing, man. They go hard on that.
You know it's just for searching E-Deck, right?
God, I love this song. It's so fucking good.
Even so, I'm glad I'm with you.
Oh. First, we need to find out if the elevator comes up full of water.
Just like we did before.
here it is.
I knew it. It's not wet at all.
Let's go.
Yes. Look! Nearly all of the buttons are destroyed.
Yeah, only the C and bottom button can be pushed.
We're on C deck right now, so the only one we can choose is bottom.
Yeah. Well, let's try it out. Oh, so this is the bottom deck. Hey, over there.
This is a numbered door.
This is the 8th one we found. There were 2 numbered doors on B deck near the central staircase. They were doors 4 and 5. 3 more in the large hospital room, doors 3, 7, and 8.
And the door we found on E deck, and the door Lotus and Santa found on A deck. It was a 6 on the door on E deck, and a 1 on the door on A deck.
That means...
Do you think the next door we find?
Yeah, I think so. The next one's gonna be door 9.
Finally!
Yeah,
You don't look very happy about it, though.
it's not that. I just hope nothing goes wrong.
Yeah, that's the thing. Why would Zero put them through this just to let them escape? What would be the point of that? So I have a feeling Zero does not intend for them to escape. For whatever reason, whoever the fuck Zero is. And whatever the fuck reason they're doing this for.
You're right. We should keep our fingers crossed.
Let's head back.
Okay.
1, 2, 3, 4. All right, 7 pieces.
Okay.
Just double checking, but everyone wrote their code name and a door number they want, right?
Okay, so it looks... Well, I'll see, but I have a feeling he's still doing the same thing he was doing before, which would make my theory of the reason he's doing it, the fact that he suspects everyone, because I chose the dialogue where Junpei himself is super suspicious of everyone, null and void, but we'll see.
Yes, just like you told us earlier.
Can't believe we're voting here.
We need to make the whole thing fair, blah-de-blah. This is a complicated plan, you know. Hurry it up, Mr. I have a brilliant idea.
Yeah, quiet in the peanut gallery. All right, let's open these up. The first one says, Ace requests door 1.
Yes, I do. Would you like me to explain why?
No, we don't have time for that. Sorry. Let's keep going. Next is Santa. He wants door 6.
Yeah, that's what I wrote.
Clover wants 1, Lotus wants 2, and 7 also wants 2.
Wait a minute. There is no way I'm going anywhere with the Elephant Man.
No, there'd be no point to the voting if we let people change their choices because of stuff like that.
Oh, not good.
Let go! Let go of me! I'm killing him!
Oh shit! Well, I mean, this still happens the same way. So, okay, square equals skip. And I keep forgetting that we can skip this stuff. I'm gonna leave this choice for next time. I'm gonna choose one of the ones I did again. So yeah, in the meantime, I'm pretty damn proud of this episode and how it's gone, man. I feel like I'm getting way better at this commentary thing. And I fucking love it, man. Anywho, friends, I hope y'all enjoyed this just like I enjoyed the fuck out of recording it, especially this time. The nerves are really dissipating, and not as much of a factor more of the time. It's very awesome. Anywho, friends, I hope y'all enjoy me on my next video, or perhaps my next stream. I do stream on twitch.tv/DergToDergan. I still don't really have a schedule yet, but I try to stream as many days of the week as I can, whenever I can, so if you follow that channel, you'll know when I go live. You can look and see the VODs I've been having, the games I've been playing, when things have been going live, generally, all of that. So if you'd like to join me for playing some games on Twitch as well, then hell yeah, I'd love to have you. Anyway, friends, I hope y'all have lovely ones, and I will see y'all in my next piece of content. For now, have lovely days, be kind to each other, and do what you love. And also, just try to be a good person, man. See you next time for Nonary News.